Alright, we've got a quest over
I don't
here.
need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
He'd want you to live a good life.
Yeah.
He's dead. You didn't know him.
Don't think we can intervene with that one, but let's have a look at this quest we got. Ah, Blackwall. Yes.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts.
Oh yeah.
If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
If this is true, then all wardens are in danger. Even you. We'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So I guess we got the quest. So we got to find all the rest of the wardens, basically. I don't know what area that comes under. Alright, so here we go. Meet Hawk's warden ally in Crestwood and then go to the war table. Okay. And we need that to do the next part. Yeah, I'm trying to do the side missions first before we do any of that. I tell you what, the quest that interested me was the last resort of good men. I think we should speak to Dorian about the letter. Give him the benefit of knowing what's going on. Where was Dorian? Was in the tower last time I seen him. Well, yeah, he's still in the tower. Good, good, good.
Inquisitor.
Yes. We'll go talk and yeah, see what we can do. No one to judge today? No. Yeah, we don't want the undercroft, we want whichever leads to the mage's quarters.
Go talk to Giselle again. I don't understand this shit. If you require any assistance. Inquisitor. Knight Enchanter.
See if Vivian has anything to say about
It's
this.
a noble calling, the Knight Enchanter. You have joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
Yes, we're the best.
I didn't realize you were a Knight Enchanter, Vivienne.
Of course I am, darling. Knight Enchanters serve in the highest echelons of the Chantry and Circle. Where else would I be?
I'm pleased you approve of my choice.
You have your moments, my dear.
Okay, that wasn't really anything. But yeah, I actually got thumbs down last episode. I suppose people didn't like me calling the area filler. But that's what it is. It's kind of fillery. Can't change what it is. Sometimes in a big game like this, they have an area that's pretty much all filler, no killer. It's like a couple of good quests there, but mostly filler. Anyway, let's talk to Dorian.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter?
Oh no.
A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
This could be the Venatori. Lure us somewhere remote, then an ambush.
Perhaps. Although this does look like my father's penmanship. Or, could he have joined the Venatori? No, that can't. Well, anything is possible. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. We've never talked about my family before. They're not happy with my choices, you see. Nor I theirs.
What choices? Leaving Tevinter?
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
So his plan is to go into the trap, and if we get caught, we escape. Just let that settle for a moment. Let's see what Solus makes of all this. What do you think, Solus? He doesn't think anything.
We'll talk later.
Bless his bald head. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna go. Can we? Do we have to go outside? I can't remember. But we're gonna meet this retainer, and he's in the hinterlands somewhere. Where is it? Oh yes, good old Red Cliff. It's been a while since we've been in lovely Red Cliff. Let's go. So obviously we're gonna need Mr. Dorian. We're gonna need a rogue of some sort, and Cassandra. But yeah, it's gonna be intriguing if this is genuine or whether this is some kind of ruse to get Dorian back. Come on. This is loading on an SSD. It's supposed to be fast, and this is generally how long it takes on an SSD. quite the while.
Let's look around.
When I had this on the hard drive, on a normal hard drive, it was terrible. The loading screens are so long that it just take a long time to play the game.
The mind of our young Lord Connor. May it be with you.
Spindleweed. It's my favorite. So, I'm predicting things won't go too well, but let's hope for the best, shall we? Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. Here we are, the Kielan Lantern. Let's check it out. See what's inside. See, I cut back and I cut back too early. Sometimes I do that. There we go. Sometimes I think it's about to, because you get a black screen before it loads. And sometimes that could take like 10-15 seconds, so you never know. Okay, so it said it was inside here, I'm sure of it. And now it's leaving me cold on the minimap. Is it not in here at all? Oh, we got level ups. Hang about. Let's level up our friends. He's got 1 point to spend. Spike traps. Hail of arrows. Cannot yet do that. Oh. Since he's already got one in traps. There was one talent I really wanted to have, but we couldn't afford it. Turn the blade. Really? You fight all the harder when you're hurting, gain stamina when you lose health. Payback strike. Oh, I could have sworn we'd unlocked this. Don't we have this? Yeah, we have this already. So why can't I have lunge and slash if I have this? We got that. We got that. I don't understand. Whatever, let's get that. Since that unlocks that, apparently. Let's take a look around. There's nothing in here. So... bring Dorian to the Golden Lantern. Where's Dorian? He's right here. So we have brought him. So now what? There we go. So you have to set the quest as inactive, otherwise it doesn't work. Seriously.
Uh-oh. Nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
So yeah, if you're having problems with that quest, you need to not have it selected as the quest you're doing. And then it works. Yay! And how many months has this game been out? You still have these bugs. It's a shame. I expect better from BioWare. It's like they know it exists as well.
He says we're alike. Too much pride.
Hmm.
Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
It's always blood magic.
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose, not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual, alter my mind, make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had, I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
Maybe if you keep working at it, keep talking.
It was a start at least. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
It was entertaining. You're trouble. These are terrible options.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day.
Yes, it
Join
has.
me sometime, if you've a mind.
Perhaps
I
we
don't
should.
know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
I'm glad we were here to see that. Does Dorian have anything else to say?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, Your Worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor.
Aww.
I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
I think that means we completed his personal mission, which is awesome. Now we just need to try and do the rest. But yeah, enough of that. We got a mission to let me just find it. I think I wanted to use some of Somewhat Fallen Fortune, because it's Josephine's personal quest. So since we're doing the personal quest shizzle, we might as well. So let's go to Val Royal. Let's see what's happening. Can we travel? Is anywhere closer? Maybe there. There we go. Not sure what they bring. I don't think it matters. The two are not fighting, I don't think. As far as I'm aware. But maybe bring someone we don't normally bring. We're gonna bring Cole and Blackwall and Solus. Just no, not Solus, the Iron Bull. Yeah, just so we have a change of characters for a little while. Variety is good. Alright. First time with this group of guys. It's kind of cool to see them all together.
How odd that more men should. But the manner to speak with you and not I.
And they all need leveling up.
Sire. I'd never met those men before. And what did they need?
Yeah, I'm not gonna customize everybody.
Even death must be pretty and fresh.
Make a smile upon you.
Oh, that's Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here.
Sweet.
I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
I just hope it's not a trap. But, you know, that's just a higher difficulty level, isn't it? I don't have my A team, so let's do it with my B team. Though I think I got two fighters, so let's hope they can soak some damage. Nice digs. Very nice digs. Look at this place.
Welcome, my friend.
Here we go.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
Anyone attempting to overturn the trading exile?
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
Huh.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I'll do what I can to stop these attacks, Josephine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I think I may know how. The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassins guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, Monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Go then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Okay. Back to the castle. Hopefully we made the right decision in letting him go. I think if you were to kill him, then the whole guild would be after you. I would think. Yeah. I think I made the right decision. Maybe. A lot of talk in this episode. This episode is all talk and intrigue, but you know, it's kind of part and parcel of being the Inquisition. It requires a lot of delicate handling. I think this is the right one. Yes. Josephine.
Please tell Lord Dorian that I can't get him an invitation to the Wintersun Ball in Leeds. He won't be surprised. He said it would probably be beyond you. It's not beyond me, it's... Tell him I'll try. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Okay. What's the next
Any news
move?
on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Alright, so we got our first plan, but unfortunately we're out of time. It's a time-consuming business talking to people, unfortunately, but it's nice to do some companion quests and kind of bolster our support and solve some issues. Definitely always a good idea to do that in between the main storyline quests, because you can miss them and it all counts towards the end story, and I want to try and get at least a pretty decent end story to all this, so yeah, you got to do the groundwork for that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Till next time.